Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to the 74 TR6 in the Rusty Beauty's shop. In the last video we finished the bodywork in the engine bay and it needs to be primered now, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna primer the whole car once everything is ready, like interior wise, and maybe the bottom separately. We will see. For inside I still have to go and strip a little bit. I think at least I'm gonna wire wheel everything, so there's a little bit of a tooth for the primer to attach. I already started applying body filler here when I painted some parts for the engine bay and before I welded them, and I was waiting for them to dry, so I applied some body filler here where we did repairs, and now I'm gonna start sanding it. Alright, so I saved you the struggle of watching me sanding back and forth. Because you like can't use any power tools there. I mean, it's for most part anyways. So I just did all the sanding manually. It's not perfect, but we're not aiming at perfect here in the boot. I just wanted to hide a little bit the welds. Not even gonna bother to do anything there. That's gonna be hidden. Not gonna be even bother doing anything there on the side. That's gonna be hidden. Maybe I just can grind a little bit there. Yeah, I forgot to grind here, so this needs to be ground. But I was gonna start doing some body work here in this area and here and here, but I figured that I'm gonna have to strip this paint, and if I do body work there I might disturb it later. So first of all I'm gonna strip this paint here and around, because we're gonna work on the interior later, but I figured that it's better to strip the paint now because we might damage my bodywork later if I do bodywork here. And who knows, maybe we can do this, since we are doing bodywork, we can do these corners. We will see. And yeah, so that's a little update. All right, guys, I got a little bit carried on, or carried away, and stripped a little bit more than what I was planning to. Anyways, that's a good thing. Anyways, so I stripped the whole rear deck and I sanded the whole entire boot. And what else? I sanded the whole entire floor inside the interior. Just scuffed it, you know. And even this front sail panel, I think it's called, I stripped it completely where we're gonna have to paint it, and just scuffed the paint under the dash. So that's done. Here I'm gonna still have to clean it up a little bit better with the wire wheel. I figured there's a little problem here. Somebody bent this, so I have to use a little bit hammer and dolly if I can squeeze a dolly inside. We will see. Even this one is not perfectly flush. And yeah, I found a little bit more welding that I have to do. That's cracked, so we're gonna weld this. See, it's cracked here. Stripped the paint here, even on the B-post and on the seal. So yeah, I have to remove those wings at some point because I have to strip the A-post here behind this wood. It's still not stripped. Here it is not stripped. And yeah, but I think for a change I'm gonna do a little bit of body filler now again. I think I'm gonna do all this here, that corner and there, and here inside. I want to make this nice and flush because, oh, here is my light. I was looking for my light, I couldn't find it. Look how it masked itself, huh? Anyway, so I'm gonna do a little bit body filler here because I want this to be nice and smooth, and here too because this is gonna be seen. And yeah, and then we will see what's gonna be next. So body filler. All right, I have the feeling I haven't given you an update for a long time, so now that I'm at the any certain spot here that is like a milestone or something, but just so you don't wonder where I am, this is where I am. So this door jamb is almost done. I mean, I have to remove this piece of wood and work on the A post, but the B post is done and the bottom of the door jamb is done, nice and smooth. Here I will work later when I remove this piece. This side of the deck is almost done too. I just had few little spots where I had to just smoothen it up. This I have to work a little bit more on, but it's in general, it's shape-wise, it is wherever we want it. I did a little bit of body filler here and here, and this side, this is all done. Same side, same thing here. This needed just a little bit of there were just few low spots here that I had to finish, and this I'm gonna have to finish. And now I just removed the piece of wood from here, and I stripped the A post so I can do the body filler down in that corner. And there are a few dents here and there that need body filler. These two I'm gonna do some body filler. Here I noticed this has been distorted, so we're gonna have to hammer and dolly it a little bit, see what we can do about it. Then we can strip the paint from here, and we're gonna do a little bit body filler here. Yeah, this is a dent, and that's inside. I don't have access to it because that's inside this scuttle panel, and I can't put a dolly underneath, so I'm gonna have to fill it with body filler. And then we're gonna do the body filler here, and we're gonna be done with this door jamb. And yeah, it's very few parts of this body are gonna be exposed. I mean, it's only this panel and that panel. Everything else is covered and hidden, so I'm not gonna do way too much body work on the actual body, which is good because the doors and the fenders and these things, I guess these are gonna be done in a paint shop, not me. So yeah, soon we're gonna be done with the body work. Hey guys, it's a few days later, and I'm not really sure what I filmed, what I didn't, and actually I don't even remember exactly where I was. So let's take a look together at everything, and we're gonna figure it out. So as far as I remember, I think the whole entire engine bay is done now. I have no more work in it. This door jamb, I think this is where I was working last. Yeah, so it needs a little bit more. Like, I put some body filler here and then I sanded it, but it needs just a little bit more here. You see there are some dents and stuff, so I want to smoothen this. Here at the back I think we are done. Yeah, maybe smoothen just this a little bit more. Then here I've done a little bit of body work again, but there's just a little bit rough areas here and here, so we're gonna put a little bit more body filler. Is this guy bothering you? Let's turn it off. Sorry, it's hot. It's hot. Remember, like, it feels like yesterday I was telling you that there's snow outside, and now it is so hot, it's crazy. So anyways, I was saying that the door jamb needs a little bit more work over there and over here. I just need to put some more Bondo and smoothen it up. Here too. This here I think is done. Yeah, I need to round this edge. Here, this is all done. This is all done. This is all done. This is all done. Here we're all done, except in this area. So here we have to remove this wing, and we're gonna finish that in the front. And this door jamb, this side is done completely. here. Yeah, oh, now I remember, this is where I was working last. I stripped the paint from here, so now we can do the bodywork there. Actually, I'm gonna have to weld this hole shut, and there's a pinhole here, so I'm gonna have to weld those and then smoothen, then put some body filler. And yeah, not much body work on the actual body, you know, except in the engine bay. Yeah, over there I need to sand a little bit more, and here. So yeah, that's where we are. Not very exciting work. But anyways, I spent like I think like 5-6 days doing other things in the shop, so now I'm back on this, and let's get crack-a-lacking. Okay, so welded these two holes and ground down, so now it's time to start to pull out the body filler again and start body filling. So we're gonna do this area and whatever. I needed a little bit there, a little bit on that corner, I think. So we're gonna do all that, and yeah, and we're gonna go from there. I'm done with what I was planning to do today. I just spent like 2-3 hours on this car today, and it's Friday, so it's the end of the day, and I think on Monday I'm not gonna be on this project again. I'm gonna have to work on something else, so I just want to show you where I'm at, and we're gonna end this video here. I was hoping kind of that all the body work on the top of the car was gonna be finished, so we can put a proper ending to this video, but there's a little bit more before I'm able to say that the top of the car is done. So there was a dent here and a little bit of pitted area here, so that was done. This corner is completed now that I started the day with. There are little scratches. Okay, now with the light I can see better anyway. So there's a little scratch here, so that's number one. That needs to be done. This corner here is completed. That's number two. I have to remove this wing and finish this entire area here. So from here to there, that's not done. But here, this is done, nice and smooth. This area, like we said, is done. This area is done, this area here is done. In the trunk, I sanded this a little bit more. It's not perfectly flat. It's a little wavy here and there, but I don't want to put too much Bondo to make it flat, because it's gonna become, I don't want to have Bondo issues in the trunk, you know. Here too, it is pretty good. I'm not overly concerned about inside the boot, you know, and there. It looks pretty good. This whole area here now is done. From here to there, it's all completed, nice and smooth. And this here is all done. There was a little bit of scratched area here, so that's done now. Here I did this side where there were some issues, and they're done. Here maybe a little bit more I need to do, but here inside I didn't notice, and I didn't put body filler here before, so here I'm gonna have to do. So that's number 3. Whenever I'm able to get back to this project, hopefully at some point next week, I'm gonna do this, that, and those scratches over there, 3 things. And then we're gonna put the wings back, and we're gonna flip it on its side again, and we're gonna do just a little bit of work in the wheel wells, like here, you see. I'm not gonna aim at perfection, but I don't like this. I just don't wanna go over that with the track bed liner or whatever we're gonna put here. So wherever I have repairs, I'm gonna put a little bit of body filler. Maybe over there, and the other side. See, a little bit there. And here here we have a lot of repairs done. So that's what we're gonna do. And of course we're gonna have to deal with the seals because they are still with the paint. So this is the last area that I'm a little bit concerned about. I'm afraid that I might find a hole or something. I don't think so. So when it's on its side, we're gonna strip the paint and we're gonna see if we need to do body work. For sure we need to do body work on the flange, and that's gonna be it. And then we're gonna be ready to spray with primer, epoxy primer, and then yeah, then we're gonna go from there, seam sealing and stuff like that. So guys, like I said, this is gonna be everything for this video. It's Friday today, it's very hot, so if you need me this weekend, I'm gonna be by the pool drinking beer. Surprise! Poor me. Anyways, I'm not planning to do anything this weekend. I will just relax and drink beer. Famous last words, right? I'm sure there's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to do at home. Anyways guys, take care. I hope I'm gonna be able to upload this video tonight. I really hope, but if not, maybe tomorrow, so you can have something to watch. And just so you know that I'm still alive, not going anywhere, just slowing down in the summer. So thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, subscribing, thanks for sharing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.